These are the best upcoming movies in 2020. Enjoy the video. Number 10. Godzilla vs. Kong. In the number 10 spot we have Godzilla vs. Kong. This will be an epic movie. Two of the most powerful monsters facing each other. On one side, we have Godzilla. He has incredible abilities to fight and defend himself. On the other side, we have King Kong. He can fight and win over almost any giant animal, as we have seen in many different scenes. This film will be truly amazing, and it will have some real fights. Number 9. Mulan. On number 9 we have the new movie of Mulan, the female Chinese warrior. Now, most of you probably remember her from the animated Disney movie, but this one is actually live action. She defended her home country from the northern invaders. This movie is going to be full of action and excitement, and it is so far one of the most expected movies since it was announced. We are expecting a really good action movie.
Loyal, brave, and true. It is my duty to protect my family.
Number 8. Sonic. Sonic, one of the most loved video game characters. He's a hedgehog that runs at a supersonic speed, hence the name. In this movie about him, he is back on Earth and has to fight Dr. Robotnik.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait, don't hurt him.
This is surely to be a funny movie with some good action scenes.
So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal.
That is very gross. Let's go.
Number 7. A Quiet Place, Part 2. On number 7 we have the second part of A Quiet Place. In the last movie, we saw a city that was full of monsters and possessed people. This movie won't be that different from the first one.
It's okay. Mom. Yeah.
And remember, do not make too much noise while watching this. They can hear you. A rare, but spectacular and full of horror movie. Number 6. The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. The first movie from the last 5 spots, The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. One of the best terror movies in the last decade. The previous movies had people breathless on their seats. Hopefully this won't be the exception. From Annabelle to the first movie of The Conjuring released in 2013, the year everything started. If you want to see a great horror movie, this is the one.
Murder, suicide, or both.
Number 5. Wonder Woman. In number 5 we have Wonder Woman, one of the most powerful superheroes in the DC universe. This movie has very much to give to the DC fans, since they have failed in the last movies, especially in the Batman vs Superman. So they need to give an incredibly good movie. Hopefully we can expect a good action movie with excellent superhero scenes. Number 4. Halloween Kills. I put this movie in number 4 because Michael Myers died in the last one. And everyone is left with the question, how can there be another movie? Well, as we have seen in the other Halloween movies, Michael Myers is always alive and hungry to kill people. It will be a good comeback for one of the deadliest characters in horror movies. Number 3. Black Widow. The last movie from the top 3 is Black Widow, after the last movies from Avengers and Spider-Man, Far From Home. People are expecting good content from Marvel, which might be a challenge given the end of the last movie. As you all know, Black Widow didn't make it in the last Avengers movie.
Let me go.
No. Please, no.
People will be very excited to see this movie and learn of the origins of this talented superhero. Number 2. James Bond, No Time to Die. The second movie from the list is the new movie from James Bond. Some were thinking that after the last movie, Spectre Daniel Craig will be out of having the role of the English officer, but guess what? There's a new ride. In this movie we can see how James Bond has new challenges, and some new characters are revealed. Let's see another movie from Daniel Craig.
History isn't kind to men who play God.
Number 1. Avatar 2. In the first place, we can undoubtedly put Avatar 2. Everyone's been waiting for this movie since 2009. After 11 years, hopefully we can have the second part from one of the most watched movies ever, and considered as one of the best. The effects, the action, the excitement, the story, the different characters involved, the imagination of how to develop the different scenes, the actors, everything was perfect in the first movie. We have been waiting for this movie for such a long time. We are hoping that James Cameron will show us his true potential again, just as he did with the first movie.